When predators think they can get away with their vile actions, they're in for a rude awakening. These moments capture the exact instant when these evil individuals are caught in the act, leaving them no room to escape the consequences. On August 25th, 2023, police were called to a Sanilac County thrift store where a distraught mother expressed her concerns about an attempted kidnapping. She claimed that a young man had attempted to kidnap her daughter.
Hi.
My daughter was apparently attempted to be pulled into the bathroom by a young man here.
Okay.
Not the manager, he's a
I said a young man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I was right around the corner at the racks where the clothes were. My son came over and told me someone was trying to grab her and take her into the bathroom.
Okay.
I obviously went over there and he was inside with her trying to get out of the bathroom, crying. That's another reason why I don't believe that he tried to push her out, because I saw her in the bathroom trying to get
That's the
out.
only way he told me I didn't see it. Hey, I'm sorry.
I would like you to not be around her, please.
Did you got your ID on you, ma'am?
I do.
The 8-year-old girl was able to flee without any injuries after her younger brother allegedly saw her in the bathroom with the man. He soon let their mother know that something was off, and she promptly called the police.
I'm gonna look at our cameras and see if we can see that or the
That's fine.
She told me that she was not trying to get into the bathroom at all.
The part that showed where he's going to the bathroom. She was up front at that time, but
And when you found him, she was in the bathroom.
She was in the bathroom and he was in the bathroom behind the door. The door
Okay.
opens
Okay.
in,
Okay.
and I saw her trying to get away and crying.
Okay. Did he have a hand on her, or just she was trying to?
I couldn't see because the door, I could see half of her.
I've got everything I need from you guys.
Okay.
Why don't you guys go ahead? Just click off. We'll get back with you guys when we have more information. Okay. Go ahead.
Yep.
What?
Somebody, kid that works there tried to pull her into the bathroom.
No, hey,
Is he in there?
stay here.
No. Is he in there?
I'm gonna go deal with that in a moment. Okay.
Did he?
The most heartbreaking moment was when the little girl's father arrived. As soon as she saw him, she cried, informing him about what happened. Her father, understandable, responded like any parent would. However, the police officers intervened and calmed him down while reassuring him that they would deal with the situation.
Why don't you guys go ahead? Head on home, and I'll get a hold of you.
so they can't jump out too fast. Yeah.
So, he had a charge in here. He was on probation for a misdemeanor. But he was never charged. They never had enough evidence of the same thing.
Okay.
What I see on the camera, I can forward it to you, is him going in the back, coming back out, then looking, and waiting until they came back around. And it's right back there in the corner, so I have no clear angle on that. His name is his information.
I'll be getting it from him.
Okay, so I got both doors locked just
Okay.
because of that situation. I didn't want it to
Right.
escalate. Would you like to go around back and talk to him, or just
Yeah, well,
we can go through you?
Before questioning the suspect, Andrew Jewell, the police spoke with the manager of the thrift shop and the nearby homeless shelter, Tom Bowser. And he provided details to the officers regarding what happened and information about Jewell.
so is this the bathroom?
So where I questioned it was,
Just head right in here, and we'll talk in just a moment.
Right there inside. So this is what he explained. That he was in the bathroom. Okay. And he said someone pushed in. He went like this, and he went like this. Grab and said, "Hey, you can't be in here." But you guys can go
Head on in there.
so I'll forward it to you.
Yep. You got ID on you?
Yes, but can I talk to you?
I need your ID so I know who I'm talking to first.
I'm gonna go to jail, ain't I? Because everybody's gonna believe everything. Is he gonna pull the tape?
That's what he's doing.
Can I talk, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was in the bathroom. Before I shut the door, I told her, because they picked a free toy, you can ask them up there. I told them that you guys can get a free toy. So go there looking at toys. I shut the door. When I was using the bathroom,
What Bowser told the police regarding Jewel was not entirely true. Jewel had a criminal past, which included a 2022 conviction in Saginaw for allegedly taking a little girl into the bathroom of a Saginaw area theater. What's even shocking is Jewel's audacity to pin all the blame on a little girl by making up a whole new story.
and she made it halfway in the doorway. I freaked out and tried to slam the door, and it hit her. That's why she was crying. I can't go to jail, dude. I'm on probation.
What are you on probation for?
A misdemeanor assault. I can't.
Misdemeanor assault for what?
I don't know.
Where do you live at?
The rescue mission. Please, I can't go to jail. I'm so screwed. I'm surviving, man.
Just wanted to give you guys some privacy.
No problem.
Tom. I can't go to jail. What the?
Tell you this is
Yo,
so far
I'm
above my
screwed.
pay
I
grade.
want to make sure
I'm going-
up your email.
I have a question. Can we step out the back door so I can at least smoke while we talk, please?
No, not right now. When did you get in trouble in?
About a year ago, over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago almost.
Okay, and what did you get in trouble for?
Assault.
What happened?
I got into a fight.
With who?
A friend of mine, we were at the movie theater, and we got in an argument after the movie, started a whole entire fight, the police showed up.
It is sickening that Jewel showed no remorse for his actions. Instead, he appeared to be more worried about surviving in jail. To make things worse, he made up a story to cover up for his charges of 2022.
You ever been in trouble for anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
And that was in Saginaw.
So you're on probation out of Saginaw?
Yes. The probation officer knows I'm down here. I'm gonna set my bag down to the side while you're
That's
watching.
fine.
It doesn't show. See, there's the little girl right there. Andrew already went to the bathroom. See, here she's coming to the bathroom. The little boy found it. The little girl never goes on that side. Then, let me speed it up a little bit. It shows her the whole time, but it shows him coming. The little boy comes back over. He goes, Mom, see, that shows him going into the back room.
Okay.
But he comes back out.
It is unknown how much Bowser knew about Jewel's history. However, Bowser was a convicted felon himself, so the group in charge of running the thrift shop and the shelter, Michigan House of Hope, has fired him.
So that doesn't add up with the But he's saying, see, that's where he comes out again. But he doesn't go to the bathroom, so he comes around here and started looking for us to see what we were at. I'm in the office. Heather's right there. Chris is right there. And he's looking for me. We just saw the little girl walk back over there. And there's a little boy I see. Now he's walking that way. So her story adds up more than his. That's it. So I will, when I get...
Yep.
And that's all the video we have because no one else moved in that period of time until he comes running up screaming at me saying he's going to come outside.
Yep.
Okay. Please, can I talk to you first?
I already talked to you.
Hold up.
Your story doesn't add up.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, I was in the bathroom. The reason why she was crying, she hit her head. I swear to God, I wouldn't lie, please.
Well,
I swear to God.
I got a problem with your statement because I got the little girl saying you grabbed her by the shoulder. I got the brother who said you grabbed her by the shoulder, and the mom says she was trying to get out of the bathroom and had to pull away from somebody to get out.
Chris, can I explain? Can I walk you to the bathroom and show you what
We were just there.
No, but can I show you? Can I show you when walk to the bathroom? Dad, stay on the phone, please. All right. So I'm sitting on the toilet. Open the door real quick. Just open it.
Mm-hmm.
She walks right. She opens the door and walks right there. I hurry up and get up and try to pull my pants up, and I grab her shoulder. Like I said, then the little boy came around the corner, and when I tried to push her out, the door got stuck with my foot. It kept pushing, so I'm trying to pull my pants up and push her out.
The officer watched the camera footage and came to the conclusion that Jules' claim was not supported by the facts, which pointed to the little girl's version of events. The officer then returned to talk to Jewel once again with more evidence. However, Jewel kept on denying the accusations and kept on telling the officer his made-up story.
And that's when she hit her head right there. That's when she started crying, and the little boy saw me put my hands on her shoulder because I put my hands on her shoulder to stop her from coming in falling, and that's when I pushed her out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I swear to God, please.
Go ahead and get off the phone.
You take me to jail?
Yeah.
Please, please.
Get off the phone.
Please, I
off the
swear.
phone.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back right now.
I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear.
Stop.
I swear. I didn't do nothing. Please. Can I at least speak to Tom before I go? Can I at least speak to him?
Can you stop screaming?
Yes. Did the camera show me doing anything?
The cameras back up more what the little girl said than what you said.
Tom! Tom! I swear I didn't! No, Tom!
After listening to Jules' made-up stories, the officer decided to detain him and placed him in handcuffs. He was repeatedly asked to speak with the police chief.
Tom! Please! Please, Tom!
So here's
Please!
the situation we're in. We're going to ask you to leave the shelter. Even if you do get bailed out, I will have your stuff. Do you want me to call Jennifer and have her come pick up your stuff? You cannot stay at our shelter. You're no longer welcome. Okay?
Hey, listen,
all
can
I
you at
have
least
to
listen to
say,
me?
okay?
Can I say one name, Tom? One name, please, I'm begging you. So, if I'm going to jail, am I getting out?
You are no longer welcome at our shelter.
So why I have to go to jail if I don't go to the shelter?
No, you're still going to jail.
Is there another shelter?
That's up to the judge and that stuff they're sagging on.
Can I at least call you while I'm in jail? Please.
Jennifer would be better out to help you at this point than me. There's nothing I can do for you.
I swear I did it, Tom.
That's up to...
I swear to God.
That's someone else besides me to decide.
I swear to God, Tom.
I don't decide that, officer. Justice Paul doesn't decide that, so that's stuff beyond us.
I swear to God, Tom.
Okay?
I swear to God. Thank you for everything, Tom, but I swear to God.
So you want me? So this phone, you want to take it with you?
Yes.
Your backpack.
You can understand picking up.
All right, I'll
As part of the community service mandated by his sentence, Jewel was working at the thrift store while living in a faith-based homeless shelter in Sandusky. And what's surprising is he did a horrible act at the same place and was arrested from there. Despite his pleas to Tom, he was arrested on the premises and taken to jail.
Here, put this in the backpack because he can't have those.
Yep, you got a lighter in there?
Yeah. I swear to God, I didn't do nothing.
His backpack's still back there.
I swear to God.
I figured. Yep.
I swear to God, I didn't do nothing. Can you at least not hold my arm so tight? That hurts.
On Thursday, August 31st, 2023, Jewel was charged before 73, a district court attorney magistrate Mila Ford, on 2 felonies, one of which was related to child kidnapping and illegal confinement. He was also given a sentence of 15 years in prison. The next predator will leave you in absolute shock on how he tried to get young girls inside his car.
Look.
I mean, I didn't stop you for no reason.
Oh, man.
It's a little weird, right?
No.
On August 7, 2021, 2 young girls were riding their bikes on Greenwood Avenue when they unexpectedly faced a terrifying situation that no kid should ever have to go through. Despite the danger, these fearless girls quickly sprang into action.
Man, put your hands on the wheel for me. What are you doing with those 2 small girls over there? What? Why were you talking to those 2 small girls? One of them said you were trying to get them in your car.
Excuse me?
Yeah, they said you waved them over, said get in my car.
No. I was going down here, going to the loop. They're going down their bike. They crossed the street. I beeped. I told them, be careful. Because they just crossed over.
Put your car in drive and turn the car off. Or park. And turn the car off. You got ID?
Yes, sir.
You pull it out for me?
Why? What's the reason?
Well, it sounds like you were trying to at these young girls.
No, I'm not. I only beeped because I was going across the street. They crossing the street when they don't have to stop over. Yes, sir. They only cross the street. I only went like this. Yes, sir. That's what I did.
What's the plate come back to?
I don't have to put anything on. Sir, it's under my lady's on. It's on her car, but I never done.
All right, man. Let me just see your ID and I'll get you on your way, okay? Do you have a driver's license? Are you okay to be driving?
The girls stopped a Waukegan patrol car as they wanted safety and protection and described their terrifying experience to the officer. While the officer was talking to the girls, the very suspect drove by. When the girls identified the suspect, the police initiated a traffic stop.
Okay, so to be honest, this is what just happened right now, okay? When I came to the stop, I only went like this.
Yeah.
Because they were crossing over. They were crossing over, and that's what I did.
You live in Waukegan?
Yes, sir.
So what exactly happened? You saw these girls and they were in the road or what?
Yes, and I beat, and I told them to move out the way because they were coming on the bicycle, and that's
And where was that at?
like.
The road you came from?
Yes, sir. Like under the bridge. I never looked.
I mean, I didn't stop you for no reason. You obviously saw me talking to them, and you saw them pointing at you.
Because when I was crossing,
You think they were just making stuff up? Oh, you're saying they didn't say nothing.
No. I didn't say that. I did not say that.
Okay, so what'd you say to them? Because you obviously said something to them. They told me that.
No, you making me tell. My hands are arrested.
Well, you have a revoked license, so you're driving without a license right now. So I could put you under arrest.
Okay, sir. So I'm sorry. I didn't say anything. I swear to God.
But when the individual was questioned by the police, he denied any wrongdoing, and to clear his name, he made up an entirely different story.
Only beep
because I was coming through. I beat because I didn't want to hit them.
Okay. 141.
That's all I said. I swear to God. That's all I think I only did, man. I stay over here around the corner. Sir, I swear to God. That's what I did, man.
Well, the other officer is talking to the girls. We're gonna figure this out, okay? You're not like a sex offender. You don't register as a sex offender or anything like that, right? I know it's a tough question to ask and answer, but you know when two small girls come to police officers and say, "Hey, some guy was trying to get me in their car," I gotta follow up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta.
What? Get into the. Oh man. No, you're getting me confused, man. No. Do whatever you want to do.
Do you have insurance on the car?
No.
No insurance? So what exactly happened?
Okay. I was coming down the interstate. I was coming down here. So I bid.
141.
Is there in the way?
Yes, to move because there was people like on the way and I just.
The man was persistent in not luring the girls into his car, but his behavior raised suspicion. If he wasn't chasing the girls, why would he drive one way and then later return to the same spot moments later?
That's all I did, sir. And then when they went this way and then I don't know, they freaked out. That's all I did, sir. I just went like.
How come you came back?
Because I'm coming down right here to look. I'm just talking to my friend right now. Look. I don't got no gas. Look.
Hey, turn it off.
Okay. I need to get gas right here at the gas station.
Well, there's a gas station here, but if you went down that way, why would you come back up this way?
Yes, because
It's a little weird, right? Like, do you have kids?
Weird? What do you mean weird?
Do you have children? Or no?
Sir, you go in different ways. Look, you get a camera, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, thank you. So, be careful what you're saying and be careful what you're telling me. So, what's going on?
All right, do me step out of the car.
Sir, I don't have to.
Yes, you're under arrest because you don't have a driver's license. Step out of the car.
Despite not having sufficient evidence to detain the person, the police officer understood the potential danger of leaving someone with such serious accusations unmonitored. To handle the situation, the police officer did something bad.
Sir, I'm telling you
Sir,
what I'm telling you.
You're under arrest for not having a driver's license.
Sir,
So step out of the vehicle.
George 622-2808-9.
You don't have a driver's license. It's a traffic ticket. You're gonna get a ticket and you'll be on your way. Fleming, sooner the better. No, come on.
No. Hey, hold on.
No,
Sir,
Out
why
of the car.
you doing this? Why you
Out of
doing
the
this?
car.
Why you doing this? Why? Why you doing this? Hey! Why you? Sir! What you doing this? Put your hand off.
Let me stand. We're fighting. Give us your other arm. Other arm.
Yeah, the air police.
Stand up.
The police officer decided to detain the man for driving without a driver's license. The officer instructed the man to exit his vehicle and then proceeded to place him in handcuffs.
Get this on camera, man.
It's already on. Stand up.
Why you do this to me, man?
I told you were under arrest several times. He's in custody.
Hey, he hurt!
One in custody.
Hurt! He hurt!
Stop fighting with us then, man. Relax. I told you were getting a simple traffic ticket and you decided to start your car back up?
I didn't do nothing. You decided to hit me over there. You did this.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I got my judge. I got my lawyer.
I didn't tell you this.
Yeah.
Yeah, officer's flying there, so advise them to go down.
Alright, can you take, man, this shit hurting, bro. Oh, this hurting, bro. This hurting, bro. Yeah,
Stand up straight. Okay, good. You're gonna need him.
Yeah,
We're
I will.
asking a 4-year-old to get in your car.
Oh, cool. This,
Step in the car. Told you, all you were getting was a simple traffic ticket. You fought.
I did.
The parents of the two girls filed accusations of disorderly conduct against the suspect. He also faced charges for driving without insurance and operating a vehicle with a revoked license. Additionally, he also faced 2 counts of disorderly conduct, 2 counts of resisting arrest, and 2 counts of DUI. If you think this predator was the worst, this next guy who had several minors inside his car will leave you shocked.
Why's your zipper, your buttons down in your crotch?
Well, I probably just...
Okay, how old are you? 14.
On July 5th, 2022, a New Mexico State police officer saw a car swerving between lanes and exceeding the normal speed limit. The officer decided to follow the car after it made a dangerous turn and eventually initiated a traffic stop.
Hey there.
Hello.
How are you?
All right.
Just all right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeremy Guthrie was the driver, and the first impression that he gave off was that he was drunk. However, the situation turned out to be far more alarming than the officers thought.
There's your wallet right there between your legs.
Sorry. Just a little bit nervous.
So was I. The way you're driving?
Huh?
That's it. You mentioned that you were nervous? Right. I was nervous while I was behind you driving down I-40. You were in lane number 1. At times, you went all the way from lane number 1 all the way over. Didn't use a signal. Had problems keeping your vehicle one lane. And then, when you merge on from westbound 40 to northbound 25, you took that curve way too fast.
I did. I'm sorry.
I thought you were gonna crash.
No, I don't.
I didn't say. I don't think so. I'm just saying I thought you were gonna crash.
Shortly after, the police officers found that Guthrie was traveling with 6 girls in the car. The officer immediately ordered the girls to leave the car for their safety.
You have a bunch of kids in the car. How many kids? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is just my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
How old's your friend?
18.
That girl's not 18?
Huh?
That girl's not 18?
Yeah.
No, she's not.
No, I think she is.
That girl's not 18. Trust me. She don't look 18. Ma'am, how old are you? I didn't ask you your name. I asked you how old you were. Thank you. Come on out. Why's your zipper, your buttons down in your crotch?
Well, I probably just forgot.
Okay.
And I'll button my zipper.
Yeah, please button your zipper.
Yeah. I mean, I had to take it like a piss and.
The cops soon realized that this situation was far more severe than they had anticipated when they saw that his zipper was down and Guthrie was not in his senses. However, the cops proceeded to question him about his health.
When did you last drink?
Like, probably. It's been a little while.
Like an hour?
I would say it's more than
Like maybe 2?
Yeah.
Roughly? Okay.
Like 2 hours.
That's fair. Because you know what? 2 hours is totally different than, no, I haven't been drinking.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, you already did. You said I hadn't been drinking. And then I kind of played you, said, was it an hour ago? Like, no, longer. 2 hours? Yeah.
It's been a few hours.
Okay.
I mean,
Gotcha. Well,
I mean,
we're not going to argue about that. I mean, I know what I smell. Okay? Do you think you're safe to drive? Do you think you're safe to drive?
yeah,
You do?
absolutely.
Once again, you and I will disagree on that, too. I don't think you're safe to drive.
Meanwhile, another officer went to talk with the girls inside the car. They were cautious at first, but when they realized that Guthrie was not nearby, they ultimately opened up and revealed a shocking truth that shocked the officers.
All those people in the car, who are they?
They're just my friends. I mean,
Do you normally hang out with people who are young? How old are you?
I'm 41.
How old are you? And don't lie to me. I mean, okay, like I'm not gonna play the game where you lie. I know that you're not 18. Okay. So if you want to have attitude, you in the front. Okay. We go about it another way. Simple as that. So if I sense any attitude or you give me lip, okay, how old are you? 14. Thank you. Simple question.
14.
Really 14?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
18.
Okay. 13. Okay. 14. Okay. Who is this guy to anybody?
That's our homies. And then she knows his kid.
Okay. So that there's your homie. Okay. So you guys all need to call your parents.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just so you guys know. Okay. I probably saved 6 lives tonight. At least 6 lives. Okay. I thought you guys were gonna crash around that bend. He's going way too fast.
Oh, yeah.
And he's definitely not safe to drive.
Oh, yeah, we told you.
The officer contacted each kid's parents, requesting them to arrive at the scene to pick up their children. Meanwhile, once the authorities discovered that the predator was drunk, they took him into custody immediately.
This is Sergeant LaFay with State Police, and your son, along with I'm guessing 5 of his other buddies, they were in a vehicle with somebody some man. It's a grown adult who has no business driving, and so he's out now doing field sobriety tests. And
I just don't understand the test that you're doing there.
I told you to go forward, remember?
For me?
From H to S. It's pretty simple.
Oh. H I J K L M O P I S.
Oh. All right.
I just didn't understand what you wanted to.
Yeah. All right. Go and stand up, bro. Go and stand up. Go and turn around for me. Go and turn around. Go and turn around. All right. So you're gonna be placed under arrest for DWI, okay?
don't forget his phone. I'll put it in the front seat.
Go over here to the.
It'll be easier.
Sorry, could you say that again?
Yes or no?
Okay.
Yes or no? Yeah?
After that, Guthrie was taken to the police department, where he was accused of 6 charges of child abuse and DUI. However, it was shockingly revealed that Guthrie had abused the children, and one of the kids in the car was 12 years old and had been raped by him, leading her to get pregnant. Her twin sister was also in the car, and he also raped her. Next, we have this crazy woman who had remorse after murdering 2 people.
You want me to be honest with you? You're going to jail, you don't have a bond, you killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that.
When cops confront psychotic predators who roam the streets with the sole aim of terrorizing and killing for fun, their duty to protect civilians and uphold justice becomes paramount. And in today's video, we will go through one such psycho. On April 10th, 2022, East Peoria officers responded to a call about a serious accident. At the scene, Stephanie Melgoza identified herself as the potential suspect, initially acting innocent and caring, though her true nature would later be revealed.
Come over here with me, man, okay?
I called as soon as the shit happened.
Were you leaving the bar, or were you coming this down the road?
I was coming here.
Okay.
You know, I had just gotten my night started.
Let's get away from the scene a little bit like this. I'm going to have you sit uncuffed in the back seat of my car.
I think I'm okay.
As the officer spoke with Stephanie, he learned she had come from a bar, suggesting she might be intoxicated, and that the incident could be a DUI.
Sorry, I don't have you in custody or under arrest. Explain in detail just what happened prior to the accident.
My car got hit. I called you as soon as they got hit.
You called 911?
Yes, I called 911. And then someone said, oh, someone else has hit. I'm just like, oh my God, how did that happen? They came out of nowhere because I am a safe driver.
Miss Stephanie, who claimed to be a safe driver, hit two people and showed no remorse, blaming them for coming out of nowhere.
I would say I was going at least 40. I honestly don't think I was going too fast because I tried to be precautionary about where I'm at.
You saw them, it was no time to react, no time to stop?
No time. I probably had about 3 drinks, just vodka. Vodka and water, so I was staying hydrated, you know, and drinking. Don't test me.
How long ago was your last drink, would you say?
About 40 minutes.
How could a person be in her complete senses and not sober if she had 3 drinks of pure alcohol just 40 minutes ago?
All right, Stephanie, go ahead and step on out here for me. We're going to do these quick tests. It started to rain a little bit, but it pretty much let up as long as you're okay with that.
Okay.
All right, come right over here. You can just stand here in front of my squad car and face me. All right, just confirming you said you had approximately how many drinks in the bar? 3? Okay. All right, last one was great. Okay, all right. Do you have any medical problems, injuries, or problems with your What do you do for work?
I waitress at Melgoza.
So you're on your feet all day?
All day.
No issues with that? Okay. You're pretty healthy? You agree? Okay. All right. See my pen right here?
I see your
What
pen.
I want you to do is follow the tip of my pen. I'm going to move my pen back and forth several times. All right.
Okay.
Stephanie drank 3 glasses of vodka and little water to stay hydrated. She quenched the rest of her thirst with the blood of the 2 people she hit. Without guilt, she giggled and smiled during the test, showing clear signs of a psychopathic killer.
Take 9 heel-to-toe steps down the line. You're going to turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back, okay? When I say you're going to take 9 heel-to-toe steps down this line, you're going to turn around and take 9 heel-to-toe steps back. On your turn, I want you to keep your front foot on the line. Then you're going to use your other foot to turn yourself around with several small steps, okay?
Oh my God.
This is what it's going to look. This is what it's going to look like. This position you're in. When I say go, 1, 2, 3, on down to 9. Keep that front foot on the line. Use your other foot to turn yourself around with several small steps. Nope, stay in that position. Go back just the same. 1, 2, 3, and on down to 9, okay? Again, I just did 3 for demonstration purposes. I'm going to have you do 9 each way. During this test, make sure you watch your feet at all times. Keep your arms straight down your side. Count out loud so I can hear you. Once you begin the test, do not stop. And all right, go ahead and begin the test, okay?
1, 2, 3.
10-4 was that? Edward 8 or 33? Your car.
Yes, ma'am. All right. If you're going to stand right here in front of me for the next test, go ahead and face me. Put both your feet together, arms straight down your side. This is called a one-leg stand test, okay? Whichever leg you choose, I'm going to have you lift it approximately 6 inches off the ground with your foot parallel to the ground, holding that position once you count out loud for 30 seconds in the following manner: 1001, 1002, 1003, and so on, until you give it 30 seconds or until I tell you to stop, okay? This is what it's going to look like. Position you're in, when I say go, you're just going to lift your foot up. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, and so on, till you get 30 seconds or until I tell you to stop. You understand?
Can I lift it like this?
No, ma'am, just as I demonstrated, okay?
Like just up?
Just as I demonstrated. Did you see my demonstration? Just like this. Your foot parallel to the ground.
Okay, I got it.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and begin the test, okay?
1000, is that what it is?
Drop your foot, lift it right back up, keep going where you left off.
1, 1000, 2, 1000, 3, 1000, 4, 1000, 5, 1000, 6, 1000, 7, 1000, 8,
Continue the test, okay? This is called a PBT test. You ever blown one of these before? Okay. You know what the legal limit is to drive in Illinois? Okay, 0.08, okay? What I have you do is take a deep breath, a long, hard, steady blow into the straw, just like you're blowing up a balloon. Keep blowing until you hear the machine click, okay? All right?
Blowing up a what?
Yes, ma'am. Take a deep breath, long, hard, steady blow. A little bit harder for me, a little bit harder. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. You're a Bradley student?
I graduate in 4 weeks.
You're a .264, okay? All right. Okay, go ahead and turn around for me and place your hands behind your back. You are under arrest for DUI, okay?
As she laughed and giggled through the test, the last one revealed that Miss Stephanie had been 3 times over the legal alcohol limit. She was immediately arrested for driving under the influence, DUI.
You're doing great.
All right. Come right over here and have me sit back in the car, okay? All right.
Yes, sir. Whatever you say.
Okay. You did hit 2 people total.
I did not.
There's 2 people struck by your vehicle and both are dead.
Stephanie was clearly not in her senses due to the alcohol. She couldn't grasp that she had murdered 2 people and treated the situation like a joke.
If it was 2, I'd be crying, you know what I mean? I'd be like, oh my god, I did this. I'm going to spend at least $500. And I'm going to start off with 2 Long Islands and 2
Yes. You ever had enough of drinking already?
We're talking about Vegas. There's no limit. I'm not going to answer anyone's Snapchat. I'm going to start singing because I hate quiet.
Stephanie celebrated her murderous spree by intending to drink more alcohol. She started singing and ignored all her Snapchats to avoid spoiling her celebration, a chilling portrait of a cold-blooded killer.
Oh, hey, you never answered me about my car. And then I have school tomorrow, so how do I get my car for tomorrow?
Well, your car is totaled. You're going to jail. You don't have a bond. You killed 2 people tonight. I don't think you understand that.
You said I'm not going tomorrow. I'm talking about Tuesday.
That's sad and pathetic and horrible all at the same time.
Even the officer felt bad about the girl's situation and repeatedly reminded her of her crimes, which she took for granted as if nothing had happened.
Like I need to but it's okay. They're taking me to Vegas for my birthday.
Completely oblivious to the gravity of her crime, Stephanie sang joyfully and repeatedly asked when she could return to school, her thoughts fixed on Vegas and celebrations. Instead of graduating and celebrating her birthday as planned, she pled guilty for DUI and to the murder of 2 people, getting 14 years behind bars. If you think Stephanie was psycho enough, wait belong nowhere but behind bars. This next case serves as a harsh wake-up call for predators who believe they can prey on helpless people without being caught.
Here for sentencing on assault with intent to commit a sexual penetration. That's a reduced charge from the charge of criminal conduct in the 3rd degree.
Harming and exploiting minors is a deplorable act, as children are defenseless and often innocent. Today, we highlight the capture and punishment of predators by law enforcement authorities, restoring justice and balance. Our first video today features a defendant predator pleading with the judge for a lenient sentence.
Mr. Wright, we are providing public access both in the courtroom and also online. We have Mr. Wright here with his lawyer, Mr. Gilbert, prosecuting attorney, Ms. Goodrich, and Agent Fagan from the Department of Corrections here for Agent Dudek. And we're here for sentencing on a charge of assault with intent to commit penetration, 10-year felony. Mr. Gilbert, have you had a chance to review the pre-sentence report with your client?
We have, Your Honor.
Any additions or corrections?
There was just one correction, Your Honor, on the first page of the valuation and plan, 3rd paragraph down, describing my client being adopted. It says Dante was adopted. The second sentence of the 3rd paragraph. Dante were adopted by the Wrights. That should be Dante was adopted by the Wrights. It's Dante's as well.
Well, it says he and his biological brother, Deontay, were adopted by the Wrights.
On April 19th, 2023, Donald Wright, who had been convicted of attempting to harm a 15-year-old girl, had faced a 10-year sentence. However, his comments to the judge were very intriguing, given his weak position in the case.
When I went through it, it would be 4. I didn't think she was scored at 10. I understand that actual treatment is not necessary on OB 4 for psychological damage, but I did read through the reports. I didn't see what they're having in deep. So I was questioning OB 4 and also she was proven 8.
That's the aspiratation.
Yes, transportation. I know that there was a car involved, but I don't necessarily, in my reading of it, think that it was to another place of greater damage, or that the young lady was held longer than to the offense. So I was questioning
4 was scored at 10 points for serious psychological injury. The defense objections that should be scored at 0. Your response to that?
Your Honor, it does talk about, without having the victim have to testify, it does talk about in the agent's description of offense how she delayed reporting due to her fear as a result of that incident. I think that the description of the offense reflects the psychological trauma that she went through.
Do you know if the victim's intending to make a impact statement today?
She is.
Well, I mean, perhaps based on what's in the pre-sentence report, I would not score it because the fear during the offense does not support that score with the case law and the...
Donald's lawyer had claimed the victim hadn't suffered psychological harm, but it had been easy for him to say. Anyone who had endured what the girl did at Donald's hands would have been deeply traumatized.
Go ahead and tell me anything that you wish me to know before I sentence you.
I would like to say it hurt my mental health badly, and I did hurt myself because of it. And during that, I hurt the people around me as well. And I can't bring myself to walk alone anymore. And the way I see people isn't the same way I see them now. Like, I can't hang out with my friends anymore by myself. I don't even trust anyone. My dog doesn't know myself anymore. I don't really trust the family members anymore because of it. Because he's the one who was 15 and he knew everything what he did.
Thank you.
I'm Jessica Bourbon, her mother. This was really bad. Really bad. We spent sleepless nights with that little girl. She'd hurt herself. She cut herself. She tried to commit suicide. She was stealing alcohol. I mean, I didn't even know what to do. It was so bad. I didn't even want to leave her bedside. It was that bad. I made her sleep on the couch so I could hear if she moved.
The monster's actions had a life-altering impact on the girl, causing her to attempt suicide at an age when she should have been learning and enjoying life.
I just wanted to make sure that nothing will ever happen to her again. I know I can't really prevent it. My whole true part is be there for her in anything or something like this. It's not the first time it's happened to her, and it's bad that it happened again. And not by the same person, but it sucks to have to deal with this all over again with her.
Mr. Gritter, you don't put it there.
Oh, Your Honor, I think that the testimony of the victim establishes that there was psychological harm.
I agree. The victim described how it's impacted her life since the offense. In fact, self-harm and affecting her relationships with other people, including friends, and broken trust. And 15 points for exploitation, and the defense objects that there's insufficient evidence of that. It should be scored at 0. Ms. Goodrich, your response?
Oh, Your Honor, the defendant was driving his vehicle with the victim in it at the time of the assault. They were in the vehicle.
I believe that the victim had talked about in the agent's description of the offense how the defendant talked to her about a gun. When she was with him previously, she had seen that he had a gun that was tan in color, and while this time didn't actually see the gun, he was alluding to it, which made her afraid during this, and caused some of her fear and delay in reporting.
I would leave the score at 15 points.
The girl rekindled her trauma due to another predator, leaving her mother in tears. The signs were clear that he deserved a severe charge.
10 points if a victim was escorted to another place of greater danger or to a situation of greater danger or held captive beyond the time necessary to commit the offense. The held captive beyond the time necessary to commit the offense is a closer call. He does say we're not leaving until something happens, but the something is really the assault. But I do think, even though she left the house to go hang out with him, she didn't ask to go down to a dead-end road at 11 p.m. at night and be isolated by this defendant. And so I think that is a place of greater danger for the defendant to bring a minor child to a dead-end road at night where he can commit a crime against that person. So I will be 8 scored 15. Exploitation of a vulnerable victim was scored at 10 points for the offender exploiting a victim's physical disability, mental disability, or youth. Certainly there's grounds for that and nobody's objected, but I wonder whether it should instead be scored at 15 points for predatory conduct based upon the fact that there was some pre-offense conduct here in that this defendant purchased vapes for this minor that she was not on previous occasions. So he's sort of establishing himself as someone that will provide things for her, and he's manipulating her in that fashion.
The judge noted that Donald had lured the victim by buying her gifts like vapes and exploited the opportunity. He was planned to be awarded 15 years for his heinous crime.
Purchase thereof were done independently, and it wasn't. I don't think there is any permission for them joining up with him in this incident happening. Again, I believe that 10 points should be scored here because of the youth. However, I don't know. I'm reading through it. I did not think that purchasing of that was predatory or grooming or that type thing, as just because he was doing it as a friend, with her, that type thing, even though she was underage and do it herself.
Oh, Your Honor, I believe that does meet the definition of the predatory conduct pursuant to MCL 777.403A, the pre-offense conduct as the court described. For the primary purpose of victimization, he did this while luring her to the car. So I believe that does qualify.
All right, I do think that that's sufficient evidence of pre-offense conduct, where he's gaining her trust, he's providing her stuff that she can't otherwise obtain on her own, he's befriending her on social media, he's obtaining vapes for her, he's an adult, providing a minor with things that they're not allowed to have, and then, he's leveraging that relationship to end up isolating her and assault her. So I'm going to score OB 10 at 15 points. It doesn't change the ultimate guideline score, but it does increase the OB to 70 points. Still OB level 5, and guideline range of 5.
The lawyer had tried his best to reduce the predator's sentence due to his youth. However, despite being young and sensible, he should have understood the consequences of harming a minor.
I did ask for forensic in this case because none of that has changed. I told him I was going to say this because it's true, he's very slow and has a very hard time processing things. And after I had explained the whole procedure, even as this case developed over and over again, and they asked the same question over and over again, it's pretty obvious that cognitively it's not where it should be. I believe that probably played a major role in this case. And not understanding the consequences of what was happening or how severe the conduct was. So I I do ask the court to take that into consideration. And as I said,
I'd like to follow. From here, what I'm looking for guidance.
Recommendations from you?
Yes, thank you, Your Honor. We've discussed what occurred in this case. The defendant is 21 years old with no criminal history. He is unemployed with a high school degree. The recommendation is 23 months to 10 years with credit for 347 days. We did have a sentencing agreement to a county jail cap.
The 21-year-old Donald had merely apologized for his actions, unaware that his apology could not undo the permanent scars he had inflicted on the young girl's life. Considering his apology, the court offered 10 years, with 5 of them being in probation.
You're here for sentencing on assault with intent to commit penetration. It's a reduced charge from the charge of criminal conduct in the 3rd degree. Now, you confessed to the police before you even entered a plea here. You confessed to the police that you had sex with this underage victim. So your guilt on the CSC 3rd is pretty evident. And the victim describes further, although you didn't confess to this part, that this was a forcible rape. And under the threat or perceived threat of a gun that you had in the car, and she was fearful. Of course I'm going to sentence you to prison. That's the most I can do under the guidelines. I don't see a reason to exceed those. I'll give you credit for 347 days previously served, $68 in state costs, $130 crime victims assessment, $60 DNA fee, $350 in court costs. You're on the sex offender registry, which has already happened. And that would be my sentence, Mr. Now, that does go beyond what the plea agreement was, which included a sentence agreement for a county cap. So if you wish, you can withdraw your plea, and then you can go to trial on the CSC 3rd.
The judge had denied further leniency since Donald had confessed. His attempts to save himself were in vain. The sentence was postponed to give him time to decide whether to withdraw or accept the sentence. Next, we turn to a chilling case involving a predator father who ended his own family's lives.
Stand up! Stand the f*** up!
On June 15th, 2023, 32-year-old Chad Dorman chillingly murdered his 3 sons with a rifle, one by one. The terrified mother called the police for his arrest.
Stand up and walk towards us! Stand up now! Walk towards us! Stand up with your hands up!
We got a visual in the mail. Not showing his hands, not following commands.
Stand up now!
Not showing hands or following commands. His name is Chad Dorman. Chad Dorman.
I know, but we can't.
If you're going to need first aid and he's not complying, and you know he's a shooter, shoot him.
We gotta find cover first. We ain't no good if we ain't safe ourselves. Hey, no. Don't take cover behind her. We see him. We're going to approach from this side. We got cover. Right here.
Six covered.
We gotta go.
29 and 63 is high gun. We're not working right now.
Show us your fucking hands now! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up! Stand up now! Stand up! Stand the fuck up!
EMS to stage and air crews are going to go ahead and fly whenever any units can advise.
Chad, embodying a true murderer, had sat with a gun and refused all police instructions, showing zero cooperation.
Those guys confirm that there's people in First Aid, and that's the shooter. It's not complying. They need to take care of the victims. They have to shoot him and shoot him.
Man, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I'm completely sober. Never did 63, we're 21. Get the EMS over here. Well, I did drugs with a split, but I don't do drugs now. I'm sober. I'm not trying to fight you. 63. Get your butt inside. Gatlin, get your butt inside. We on primary? Now.
29, we got 3 kids now.
3 kids down,
63, we're 21. Have EMS respond over here.
You're clear, they're being advised.
Robert 34, just started mass custody response.
You took my life from me! My life!
What are you doing, man?
Hey, are you copying all this?
Can I roll over? I ain't gonna hurt you. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. You got anything on you? No, I ain't got nothing, man. Phone, that's it. I ain't mad, I ain't nothing. Just make sure that dog don't come out. I don't think he'll bite you. Just don't reach for him and try to grab him and pet him. All right. He won't bite you. What's going on, man? Nothing. Can I stand up? It's kind of uncomfortable. I'm gonna get you here in a second. I ain't running away. You can do whatever you want with me. Here. You the only one else inside the house? What? You the only one else inside the house? Yeah. Sit down right here. My daughter, she ran over to the fire department. Sit down. It's my stepdaughter. Put him in the cage. Listen, look. Listen, look.
They're all being advised to come. They've requested 2 additional medics. There's also air clear flying, so they need an LV. The medic copy. Yes.
Can you get the wallet out of my back pocket? Shut up, dude.
21.
You had the right to remain silent, fucking user. Yes, sir.
I'm almost there. Yeah, 9 is where Chief and Captain's away.
Hold on.
Moving to another arrogant child predator who gets caught as his overconfidence backfired, landed him behind bars.
Leave her alone.
Okay.
Fathers will hurt you over their daughters.
Yeah, but that's the thing is she needs to have her own free will, man. You don't understand. I'm a man myself, bro, and I have needs myself.
She's choosing her free will by telling her daddy what happened to you, and I'm telling you, stay away from her because he will hurt you probably.
A YouTuber named Jaker Knoxville Sentinel tailed and potentially harassed a woman. When he couldn't get her attention, he complained to the police that her father chased him off.
Anyways, I went to Cracker Barrel, and I was going to play a song for a woman that I kind of like. Mm-hmm. And I got there, and she saw me, and she immediately pulled away. And I wasn't forcing her to listen or anything, you know. I just wanted to play the song for her, you know, give her her own choice if she wanted to be with me, you know.
Does she know you?
Yeah, I worked with her there for like 5-6 months.
Did y'all have a relationship?
No, we were talking a little bit, but it never really got serious.
Okay.
But anyways, I pulled up there, and I was in the other parking lot, and I saw her get in her car, and I was like, oh shoot, it's my moment. So I pulled up there next to her, and she pulled away from me, and so I chased her a little bit, just because, I don't know, women are crazy. Like, I felt like she wanted me to chase her.
Do you not think chasing somebody's crazy?
It's just like, I only went like a couple blocks down the street.
I'm just saying, don't you think chasing somebody's crazy when they obviously don't want to?
Well, I had my song playing, and I wanted to her to hear it, maybe.
Well, apparently she didn't want to hear it, right? So what else happened? Let's get on with the story.
What a gem. He harassed a woman and blamed it on stereotypes about women. Instead of taking rejection gracefully, he chased her for 2 blocks, his ego bruised. He even boasted about his creepy actions, blissfully unaware he was breaking the law.
Well, anyways, her father called me up and he made some threats to me and to my life.
Okay.
And so I just want to have his name on file.
What did he say to you?
I think he said he's gonna stab me, but he's like cussing at me.
He said that, or he did say that?
He says, I'm gonna do something to you. I swear I do something to you.
For chasing his daughter?
Yeah, but it wasn't chasing. It was like going down a couple streets. Like, that's like fun to women. Like, women like that. A little bit of excitement.
No, they don't. Women don't like to be chased.
What about like...
If I was a father, I'd probably tell you the same thing.
What about like BDSM porn, where women like to have rape fantasies?
Well, apparently this girl doesn't.
Well, who knows? Most women do like having rape fantasies.
Okay, do you think she does?
I don't know. But...
Apparently she don't. Leave her alone.
Okay.
Fathers will hurt you over their daughters.
Yeah, but that's the thing, is she needs to have her own free will, man. Do you not understand? I'm a man myself, bro, and I have needs myself.
She's choosing her free will by telling her daddy what happened to you, and I'm telling you, stay away from her because he will hurt you probably.
She's being controlled by him.
That's fine. That's fine. That's her choice, right? Free choice, free will.
I think she should go do porn.
Okay, you need to leave.
It's legal.
You need to leave.
Well,
we're not doing anything. You need to leave.
I don't know. Something the cops want to deny me trying to get her to be straight. Something is wrong about that. I don't see why these traditional ass motherfuckers think they can speak whenever it's this woke, belligerent LGBT that has her right now. And her father is controlling the bullshit. I just don't see it. I'm older than her father.
An obstinate predator, Jaker harassed someone's daughter and then claimed his life was at risk. When threatened, he ran to the police, arguing that the daughter should have had free will and her father shouldn't have protected her from a gentleman like him. Moving ahead to the last predator on our list, we have 19-year-old Andrew Jewell.
Please, I swear to God, I swear to God, I swear to God!
Turn around, put your hands behind your back, right now.
On August 25th, 2023, Michigan police officers rushed to a thrift store following a distress call from a worried mother who reported that a predator had attempted to force her daughter into the bathroom.
Was apparently attempted to be pulled into the bathroom by a young man here.
Okay. Not the manager, he's a
I said a young man.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
I was right around the corner at the racks where the clothes were. My son came over and told me someone was trying to grab her and take her into the bathroom.
Okay.
I obviously went over there and he was inside with her trying to get out of the bathroom, crying. That's another reason why I don't believe that he tried to push her out, because I saw her in the bathroom trying to get out.
Anyway, he told me I didn't see it.
I would like you to not be around her, please.
Okay, you got your ID on you, man?
I do.
I'm gonna look at our cameras and see if we can sit out of the camera.
That's fine.
She told me that she was not trying to get into the bathroom at all.
The part that showed where he's going to the bathroom, she was up front at that time, but...
And when you found him, she was in the bathroom?
She was in the bathroom, and he was in the bathroom behind the door, because the door, opens.
Okay. Okay.
And I saw her trying to get away and, crying.
Okay, did he have a hand on her, or just she was trying to...
I couldn't see because the door, I could see, half of her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And she...
Andrew Jewell, ever the opportunist, had attempted to drag a child into the bathroom, showcasing his predatory instincts. The 19-year-old monster had managed to leave the girl scarred and crying, ensuring a lifetime of trauma for her.
Just take off. We'll get back with you guys when we have more information, okay? Go ahead.
Yep.
They got porn on their bathroom.
What?
Somebody, kid that works there tried to pull her into the bathroom.
Is he in there?
No, hey.
Is he in there?
Stay here.
No. Is he in there?
I'm gonna go deal with that in a moment, okay?
Did he pull you into the bed?
Why don't you guys go ahead? Head on home, and I'll get a hold of you.
Maybe that is for like a child watching. So they can't jump out too fast. Yeah.
So, he had a charge in Lapeer that was on probation for a misdemeanor, but he was never charged. They never had enough evidence of the same thing. Okay, so I got both doors locked just because of that situation. I didn't want it to escalate. Would you like to go around back and talk to him, or just...
Yeah, well...
We can go through you. I'll get him, Matt. You guys will talk in this back room private.
That's fine. So, is this the bathroom in question?
So, where I questioned it is...
Alright, sir.
Just head right in here and we'll talk in just a moment.
We're right there in a second. So, this is what he explained to me. That he was in the bathroom. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
The ever so heroic and overprotective father, upon seeing his daughter and wife in tears, had rushed in wanting to confront Andrew himself. Of course, he wanted to play the Avenger. But the officer had to step in, calming him down and reminding him that, as a law enforcement officer, he should let the professionals handle justice.
You guys get over here.
Head on in there.
So, I'll forward it to you.
Yep. You got ID on you?
Yes. What can I talk to you?
I need your ID so I know who I'm talking to first.
I'm gonna go to jail, ain't I? Because everybody's gonna believe everything. Is he gonna pull the tape?
That's what he's doing.
Hey, can I talk, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was in the bathroom. You guys can get a free toy. So I go there looking at toys. I shut the door. When I was using the bathroom, the little girl walked in on me. And she made it halfway in the doorway. I freaked out and tried to slam the door, and it hit her. That's why she was crying. I can't go to jail, dude. I'm on probation.
What are you on probation for?
A misdemeanor assault. I can't.
Misdemeanor assault for what?
I don't know.
Where do you live at?
The rescue mission. Please, I can't go to jail. I'm so screwed.
You got a phone?
It turned out Andrew was already on probation for a misdemeanor assault, so he clearly knew the drill. He must have been thinking, not jail. Yet, he still chose to assault an underage girl, which is a huge crime with serious penalties. Way to be careful, genius.
Just wanted to give you guys some privacy.
No problem.
Tom. I can't go to jail. What?
Buddy, this is
Yep,
so far
I'm
above my
screwed.
pay.
I want to make sure
I'm going.
I got your name on.
I have a question. Can we step out the back door so I can at least smoke while we talk, please?
No, not right now. When did you get in trouble in?
About a year ago, over a year ago, maybe 2 years ago almost.
Okay, and what did you get in trouble for?
Assault. A friend of mine, we were at the movie theater, him and me got in an argument after the movie, started a whole entire fight, the police showed up.
You ever been in trouble for anything else?
Nope.
Okay.
And that was in Saginaw. I'm so screwed.
So you're on probation out of Saginaw?
Yes. The probation officer knows I'm down here. I'm gonna set my bag down to the side while you're watching.
All right, just stay in here. I'll be back with you in a minute.
Oh, the thought of jail had haunted Andrew. If only he hadn't assaulted the poor girl and acted like a child predator, he might have been just fine. What a missed opportunity for a clean record.
See, here she's coming to the bathroom. The little boy found, but the little girl never goes on that side. Then, let me speed it up a little bit. It shows her the whole time, but it shows him coming. The little boy comes back over. He goes around, seeing that shows Andrew going into the back room.
Okay.
But he comes back out.
4204.
Go ahead. So that doesn't add up with the video camera. But he's saying, see, that's where he comes out again. But he doesn't go to the bathroom. See, he comes around here and started looking for us to see what we were at. I'm in the office. Heather's right there. Chris is right there. And see, he's looking for the little girl right now. He just saw the little girl walk back over there. And there's a little boy. See, now he's walking that way. So her story adds up more than his. I got that. So I will, when I get, I'll get that.
After reviewing the video footage, it became clear that the mother's account had been more credible than Andrew's, firmly establishing him as the child predator at fault.
Alright, pick your stuff up. Please, can I talk to you first?
I already talked to you.
Okay, hold up.
Your story doesn't add up.
I'm telling you, I swear to God, I was in the bathroom. See, the reason why she was crying, she hit her head. I swear to God, I wouldn't lie, please.
Well,
I swear to God.
I got a problem with your statement because I got the little girl saying you grabbed her by the shoulder. I got the brother who said you grabbed her by the shoulder, and the mom says she was trying to get out of the bathroom and had to pull away from somebody to get out.
Because can I explain? Can I walk you to the bathroom and show you what
We were just there.
No, but can I show you? Can I show you when you walk to the bathroom? Dad, stay on the phone, please. All right. So I'm sitting on the toilet. Open the door real quick. Just open it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, then the little boy came around the corner, and when I tried to push her out, the door got stuck to my foot. It kept pushing, so I'm trying to pull my pants up and push her out. And that's when she hit her head right there. That's when she started crying, and the little boy saw me put my hands on her shoulder, because I put my hands on her shoulder to stop her from coming in fully, and that's when I pushed her out. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I swear to God, please.
Go ahead and get off the phone.
You taking me to jail?
Yeah.
Please, please.
Get off the phone.
Please, I swear. I swear to God. I swear to God. I swear to God.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back, right now.
I swear to God. I swear to God.
As the officers made their decisions clear, the predator, realizing his fate, began to cry and beg for mercy, loudly claiming his innocence. It seemed his remorse had come a bit too late. If only he'd had this fear of jail before, maybe he wouldn't have committed such a felony.
Please! Can I at least speak to Tom before I go? Can I at least speak to him?
Can you stop screaming?
Yes. Did the camera show me doing anything?
The cameras back up more what the little girl said than what you said.
Tom! Tom! I swear I didn't! No, Tom!
So here's the situation.
Tom! Please! Please, Tom!
So
Please!
Here's the situation we're under. We're going to ask you to leave the shelter. Even if you do get bailed out, I will have your stuff. You want me to call Jennifer and have her come pick up your stuff? You cannot stay at our shelter. You're no longer welcome.
Okay. All right, listen. Can you at least listen to me? Okay. Can I say one name, Tom? One name, please. I'm begging you. So, if I'm going to jail, am I getting out?
You are no longer welcome in our shelter.
So will I have to go to jail if I don't go to the shelter?
No, you're still going to jail.
Is there another shelter?
That's up to the judge and that stuff. They're sagging off.
Yep.
Can I at least call you while I'm in the jail? Please.
Jennifer would be better off to help you at this point than me. There's nothing I can do for you.
I swear I didn't, Tom.
That's up to...
I swear to God.
That's someone else besides me to decide.
I swear to God, Tom.
I don't decide that. Officer Jessica doesn't decide that. So that's stuff beyond us.
I swear to God, Tom.
Okay.
Today's discussion wraps up here. Predators belong behind bars, and that's where they should stay. And now, if you believe that strangers using the internet can be risky, consider taking a look around your own people.
All right, so you're saying you want to press charges.
Yes.
So, what I'm going to need from you...
Kidnappers think they can get away with their crimes, but sometimes they get caught and face justice. Today, we will look at cases where kidnappers realized they were trapped and couldn't escape. On September 7th, 2021, Officer Sutton responded to a call regarding suspicious activity. When he arrived at the scene, the caller told him that a friend was following her. She clarified that despite her request to stop, the guy had a history of contacting her.
Sending me harassing emails, voicemails, calls, texts, and I wanted to stop. He wouldn't stop. That was in Gwinnett County. Filed the police report, told him about it, and it stopped for a long time. Recently, more recently, maybe fast forward a year, 2 years, he reaches out to me again. He says, I'm sorry for everything, and we talk as friends, and everything's okay. All of a sudden today, I'm getting emails like, where are you? Who are you with? What are you doing? He was looking for me for 2 days and like calling different places, trying to find out where I was. He looking in parking lots for my car. Places where he thinks I'd be. And he finds my car, and I guess today is when he put a GPS tracker on my car.
Claims he put a GPS on it.
That's what he told me. He said it's on the left side tires. I don't know which tire it's under, but he said it's like a magnetic device that's stuck under my car.
He said he put it in the wheel well?
I don't know.
Now I'm just kind of...
Yes, please. If you can take it off, I would really appreciate that.
She told Officer Sutton that the suspect had called her and admitted that he had followed her about all day using a GPS tracker he had put on her car. He had asked her to come to the petrol station to meet him. It was then that she decided to call 911.
I copy. Hello. Hey, how are you? Good. My name's Officer Wyndham with the Johnson Police Department. I don't know what's going on today.
Okay, so that's the first time I committed it. I just thought she might be with someone, so I thought to see where she was. That's all I did. I didn't do anything else. I never had any criminal history.
Okay.
Like that. I just wanted to see where she was and wanted to meet her.
What's your relation together?
We hang out for 2 years.
You guys are like friends?
Yeah, kind of like friends.
Okay.
Not girlfriend, but so that's what I did, and I said I would never contact you again. I destroyed the device. Please, this one time, let me go because I'm a student. So this is the one time.
So what's you said? You said you thought she was with someone tonight?
Yes, she said she went to the hotel. So I thought she might be with someone. So I just wanted to see who it was.
Okay.
So that's why I put the tracking device. Other than that, I didn't do anything else.
So you actually put a tracking device on her car?
Yes.
Okay. Where is it at?
Under the car.
Under the car?
Yes.
Is it on the driver's side, passenger side?
Like on that side wheel.
On this side?
Yes. Under this.
Under the wheel right here?
Not under the wheel, but like in front of the wheel, but on the metal surface.
On the metal? Okay.
Yeah, I will destroy it and I will go and I won't do anything again.
You have your ID with you?
Yes.
Can I get that from you?
This is the only chance I need. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
I understand. It's just a relationship thing. That's it.
Were you guys a thing? Like, were you guys a
it's
couple?
Like a thing, like not like officially, but we were kind of like hanging out and went to like going out places and stuff. So we were kind of thinking of that.
Okay.
I was working that, trying to work out.
You were trying to work that. Okay.
Yeah.
And so
the man's story was as twisted as a pretzel. At first, he insisted that they weren't dating, but when questioned, he completely changed his story and said it was a relationship thing to cover up his creepy behavior. Talk about bending the truth to fit the situation.
So she told you that she was meeting somebody today?
No, she
like
said
at a
she
hotel?
was at the hotel. So okay, last time we went to the hotel, she said you want to go have a pool time and stuff. But she said she got a call and she want to go, and I was kind of upset. So I thought she was lying to me or anything like that. So I put a tracker on that the other day, and next 2 days back she said she went to hotel. So I thought she went with somebody. So I had a tracking device like a couple of days last week on. So I just used it to track it and see where she was. That's it. I didn't do anything crime and
Have you done that before?
No, first time.
This is your first time?
First time, and this
for her or at all?
At all.
At all?
Yes.
Okay.
I never had any criminal history.
Okay. Just hang out. I'll be right back. Like I said, I need to sort some stuff out. I don't really know what's going on.
I just don't want to go.
Because everyone's split. Like I have some officers over there. I'm out here with you. I don't have the whole picture, so that's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. All right.
He's calling me. Should I answer?
Don't answer that.
Okay.
40's clear. Are you still out with him right now? He's attempting to call over here.
Hey, Ramesh. For the time being, just hang up the phone. Don't try and call it for a second, okay? Just let us sort this stuff out, all right?
Maybe if I take it to like a car place,
Well,
put it up on wheels.
if he was able to put it in there, I should be able to get it out. Maybe, but I don't see it.
Hey, Ramesh. Go ahead and step out of the car for me and talk with me back here at your truck, okay? What's that on the dash?
It's a camera.
Well, what's this thing?
This thing?
Yeah. Oh, that's your. Okay, I got you. All right. Okay. So I'm having a hard time kind of grasping what's going on, right? So explain to me, like, give me a rundown about what happened today. Like
today?
Yeah, you said she was. You had knowledge she was going to a hotel.
While one officer was busy helping the caller remove the GPS tracker from her car, the other questioned the suspect, Ramesh. It didn't take long for the caller to decide to press charges. Ramesh was trying to wiggle out of problems through his inconsistent statements.
Day before yesterday night.
Yep.
She said, I said, well, where are you? I was like, we were planning to meet. So I said, where are you? She said, I have a problem with like my roommates and I went to the hotel.
Okay.
She but have it like tracking device.
Which hotel did she go to?
Hampton.
Here in Johns Creek?
No.
Or like closer?
Peachtree Corners.
Peachtree Corners?
So,
okay.
Like since I have the last week tracking device, I never came back here to. So I never came back to track her and anything like that.
Okay.
But since she said she was in a hotel, I just thought to see where she was, if she was like lying to me or with anybody else.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I was trying to work things out. So I just
210.
You said the driver's rear wheel well is where he placed the tracker?
So that you put the tracker on this side of the car?
Yes, on this side.
By this wheel?
Yes, on this side.
On the under
the thing, yeah.
On the metal?
Metal, yeah.
Yeah, A-firm, he says the rear driver's side wheel, and it's gonna be on the metal, like undercarriage, like on the bottom of the car, but close to the wheel. How big is it?
It's like a magnet, more like a black,
like
black color, yeah, this color.
Like a size of a quarter?
No, more than like this size, like this size.
Like a watch?
Yeah, watch this
okay.
size.
All right. Okay, so she was staying at a hotel in Peachtree Corners.
Yes. So I went.
When did you? Huh? When did you put that on there?
Last time we went to the hotel, I don't remember the date exactly. It's like something like September 1st. September 1st.
September 1st?
Yeah.
I found it.
You found it?
Yep.
Oh my god!
Yep.
You can't get it?
No, I can't. I'm going to take a picture of it.
How did they do that?
Okay. So you placed it on the September 1st.
Yes, September 1st.
And so fast forward to yesterday.
Yeah.
She said she was going.
That's A-firm. She does want to press charges.
The cops detained Ramesh as the caller was ready to file press charges against him. The officer searched Ramesh thoroughly and then put him in the back of the cruiser to take him to the police station.
Hey Ramesh, come over here for me, okay? Yes. All right. At this time, you're under arrest for unlawful surveillance. Okay.
When will I get out?
You got something? You want to keep talking, that's fine. You got something you need to provide. Thank you. And then there, okay?
Let me take a picture. Oh.
All right, so
Yes.
You're saying you want to press charges.
Yes.
So what I'm going to need from you is if I give you a piece of paper, could you write down everything that happened? Just kind of sticking with the most recent events.
All right, Ramesh, we're gonna step back to the front of my car, okay? Because now you're in handcuffs and you're under arrest. I'm gonna search you, okay? Do you have any weapons on you? Nothing? Anything in your pockets? No.
Probably keychain and stuff, maybe. That's it.
So we're gonna have a seat in the back of my car, and I'll explain a little bit some more stuff. All right, Ramesh, I'm gonna read you your Miranda warnings, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish.
After being arrested on charges of illegal surveillance and stalking, he was released from jail after 1 week by paying an $11,000 bond. Well, this next predator made things even worse.
And you also stated the first time you had contact with her that you were looking for sex. You weren't looking for conversation. You were.
Michael Myers, a fast-moving predator, was finally apprehended after making contact with a 13-year-old. This 24-year-old man-child lived at home with his parents and younger sister.
About a week ago.
Yeah.
Did she also go by, like you know me, whatever, something like that? Is that a...
Oh, her screen name?
Yeah, her screen name.
I knew whatever, something like that.
Like you know me, whatever,
yeah.
something like that. Okay, so we're talking about the same one.
Right.
Were you carrying on any other chats, Mike, other than with Jess, or?
With my high school friend.
With who?
My high school friend.
And who is that? Okay, but not a female.
No.
Were you carrying on any other conversations with any other females?
One of my female friends named.
And do you know her? Have you ever met her?
Yes. We are friends. She lives down in Warsaw. We are friends.
How old is she?
She is 20.
20, okay. Have you been talking with any other young girls, Michael, other than Jess?
No.
Have you ever talked with any other young girls prior to this?
No.
Okay. What possessed you to begin this conversation with Jess?
She seemed like a nice person to talk to, and I figured I could chat with her.
Okay.
I never intended for it to go this far.
What made you? What caused you to go this far? Do you think?
Just no girlfriend in a long time. I was getting.
You haven't had a girlfriend in a long time.
No.
Who was your last girlfriend?
Kimberly Rowe.
Kimberly Rowe.
Yeah.
R-O-W-E.
Yes.
She a local girl?
She was over in Ohio.
Ohio. Did you ever meet with her, or was this a online romance?
I met her.
Okay.
Yeah, we dated for quite a while, about 6 months, 6 to 8 months.
Did you have any girlfriends before her?
Yes, a couple.
Yeah. Okay. She was your last one?
Yes, my latest girlfriend, yes, was Kim.
When did you and Kimberly break up?
About in early January, middle January.
Of 07?
Yes.
Okay. So you were lonely and you started chatting?
Yes.
Had you been chatting with young girls before this?
No.
It's your first time?
Correct.
So we're not going to find any other evidence in your computer or anything?
Nope.
Any other evidence anywhere else to rebut that, to refute that? It's important, Michael, that when we talk here and find out exactly what's going on.
No, I was talking to other females, but not yet any young girls.
Young girls, that you be truthful, do you understand that?
Yes.
It's in your best interest to be
I'm being truthful.
Okay.
Myers admitted that it had been several years since he last had a girlfriend. The resulting loneliness set in, and that's when he decided to turn to the vast expanse of the internet.
But I was chatting with other girls, but they're all over the age.
Okay. So when this girl identified herself that she was 13 years of age, what was your thoughts?
Well, at first it was like, I shouldn't be doing this, and I really shouldn't have been doing it.
Why did you think that?
Because I've heard about this stuff on the news, and she's not even legal, and she's younger than my sister and everything else.
So you start talking with Jess.
Yes.
You know she's 13, you know that's trouble automatically.
Myers' statements didn't add up because he was so confused. He first admitted to the police that he communicated with just one female friend. However, when the officer raised his tone, Myers quickly gave in and told the truth. When
she tells you that she's 13, you mentioned that your
kind of young, and
Yeah.
basically you're jailbait. So you
Right.
knew right off front that this was trouble.
Correct.
And you also stated first time you had contact with it that you were looking for sex. You weren't looking for conversation. You were looking for sex
Right.
first, and probably conversation second, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I think that's probably a fair, accurate assessment of what your thoughts were. And you're concerned about going to jail. You're also asked if she was a virgin. Was that something that was probably important to you?
No, not really. It wasn't really important. I was just asking.
But you were curious.
Yes.
Probably heightened the excitement level a little bit, though, didn't it?
A little bit.
Sure. And you asked her that same day that you initiated contact with her if she wanted to have sex with you.
The fact that Myers is single is not shocking. Many predators are incapable of handling a stable relationship. Instead, they prefer to do disgusting acts with a minor.
And then you get into some pretty explicit comments with her.
Details, yes.
You can see your progression here.
Yeah.
You had a pretty good thought pattern, pretty good game plan lined out, Mike.
Right.
Did you have that lined out before you began talking with him?
No.
Mike, I find it hard to believe that probably this is your first time you've had any online chat with people of this age.
Yes, sir. I swear, the first time.
You swear?
Yes.
That's probably a pretty good indication that you're lying.
No, I'm telling you the truth. I've never talked
How
to
did you get into the chat? How did you hook up with this girl on the computer?
It's just a local chat room. You can get in.
It's a what?
Local chat room.
Local chat room?
Yeah, Ohio chat.
That's where you found her?
Because a lot of my friends hang out in that room. Chat friends. So
I think you had a cam set up and you were sending her some pictures. Do you have a webcam? You don't have a webcam?
Crappy one, but I've never got on it before.
Okay. Did she send you any pictures of her?
She had some on her profile, but none. She never sent me any.
Not on a webcam?
No.
He says, I thought about this a lot. This was the next day after your initial conversation. I thought about this a lot. And I want to meet you and have sex with you if you're okay with that.
The investigator isn't entirely convinced that this is Myers' first conversation with a child and expresses doubt about the Myers brought with him.
The initiation of this chat with Jess back on the 11th was the first chat you've engaged with of this type of activity with young girls.
Yes. All the other girls I've talked to are over the age of 18.
Did you engage in actual talk with these other girls over 18 in the same manner that you talked to Jess?
Some.
Did you?
Yeah, just a couple. Now Kim I didn't, because we planned on meeting and seeing if we could date or whatever, which we did.
But you never met Kim?
Yeah, I met Kim.
Okay, you met Kim.
Yeah, I've dated Kim twice.
Twice?
Yes.
And where does she live?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay. So your activity with Kim, was it along the same lines as this activity with Jess?
Not really, because we dated.
No, I mean before you dated her, before you met her.
Yeah.
Was your content of your conversation along the same lines as this?
No, we just talked as friends.
And the content from the very beginning is, I want to have, let's have sex. How can we accomplish that? And let me tell you what I'm going to do when we hook up.
Myers' lie didn't last long. In a shocking turn of events, he admitted that he received inappropriate pictures of It's surprising to believe, especially since he allegedly still has these pictures from over a year ago.
Let me ask you one other question.
Okay, sir.
Have you ever sent her?
Yeah. I've not sent none, but I've got some.
From who?
From all kinds of people.
Well, give me some names.
There's a girl named Becky who's over the age. This guy sent me these pictures at one time of these underage girls. I don't know who he was, but he sent me some pictures. I didn't really want them.
How long ago was that?
Oh, about a year, 2 years ago.
The investigator's strategy of making him wait for an extended period worked out like a charm. Myers, clearly anxious, couldn't keep his foot still and kept moving it with confusion. During this downtime, he had plenty of time to reflect on everything he'd already confessed.
Age just doesn't matter until you get to that point. You know what I'm saying? 13 years old. 18 years old.
Well, you'll be taken to the jail
Okay.
and booked and lodged, and after that, Mike, I can't tell you. I just don't know whether there'll be a bond set where you can make bond, or whether you'll be required to stay in jail until you're arraigned, and what date is to be determined. I just don't know. You'll be able to, at some point in time, probably to make a phone call or to do whatever you wish to do.
Yeah, because I need to call him.
But
Myers then admitted to having received inappropriate pictures of minors on his computer to the senior officer, who then ordered to have those pictures removed. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison, followed by 5 years of probation. Well, this next stalker took things up a notch as he traveled 1,500 miles far just to stalk.
So how did you know she was in Florida? Look around her stories. On Instagram? Yeah. And when did you see that she was in Florida?
On December 30th, 2022, deputies were dispatched to a mother's call complaining about her daughter being stalked by a guy. The mother described a long-standing problem with the stalker and mentioned that a no-contact order had been filed against him in New Jersey.
New Jersey. Drove down for good. It's a drive, bro. Really? 25 hours? Yeah. Why are you in Florida in 2 weeks? I was apparently gaslighting myself. You're gaslighting yourself? Here we go. You didn't. Were you like invited here? I'm trying to understand. I don't understand what you're saying. Gaslighting yourself into what? I thought that this girl was into me. And so it was about a girl. We came to Florida for a girl. Okay. Yes. And I thought that I was getting signs that to come out and come down. Okay, so you listened to intuition from the universe? I was hearing signs from the universe. I had thought that I had found a playlist from her about me because of the poem I wrote about her.
Okay. Do you know this person in New Jersey? Like, is this somebody else from New Jersey?
Yes.
Okay. How do you know, like, how long have you known them?
I knew them from June.
Since June? How did you meet?
At the gym.
At the gym? Yeah. And tell me about that. Like, you were at the gym and you just, how did that conversation work? Okay, so she was working at this gym. You go work out at this gym?
Yes.
Okay, so then you asked her for her Instagram, and then what did she say then?
Originally I wanted to invite her to my birthday, and it didn't end up happening.
The fact that this stalker continued to stalk the girl despite knowing that she was underage was very alarming.
Old enough to go to a bar, and then I had sent her the message on Instagram, I'm still down to hang if you want. And I mean, if you'd like, I can pull up all the messages. When did you guys meet? The 15th of June. 15th of June? Did you guys carry on a relationship at all? Or? But there was nothing physical or anything. Nothing physical. Did you guys ever hang out or talk in person ever? Other being in just at the gym, and originally I was going to check her out and talk to her, but didn't end up happening. I was looking at her stories. On Instagram? Yeah. And when did you see that she was in Florida? days ago. Saw it in Florida 3 days ago. And when did you get here? So was she like tagged the location or whatever?
No, whenever I posted a story, she would post a story like a minute after, 3 minutes after.
Okay, so it's Kismet by the universe, just a sign.
A lot of synchronicity that I was thinking that it's a sign for me.
So you should get your
was also getting likes about what I was posting.
From her or from other people?
From bots.
Okay.
From spy bots, basically. And so I had thought that it might have been her.
Influencing her?
Right.
So you just decided to get in the car and drive to Florida?
Right.
I don't know if he asked you this already, but are you guys friends on social media? You were. And now you're not?
She blocked you or did you block her?
She blocked me.
When was that?
A while ago.
How did you see her stories then?
Same way that it felt to me like she was watching my stories.
So you have like fake accounts that you were friends with her?
Anonymous. She had switched her.
The guy approached the mother and daughter while they were on vacation in Florida, even though there was still a no contact order. When deputies began questioning him, his responses were as bizarre and intriguing.
Account from private to public.
Okay, so you're still using your own account. It's not like you went through the process of creating another account under your name.
I would open up.
You open up social media? Is that?
There's a lot of online websites that you can easily watch other people's stories without an account.
Oh.
Did you guys ever carry on any type of messaging relationship where you guys were talking back and forth?
No.
No? So you just met her at the gym one day. She worked at the gym that you went to. You met her. You asked her for her Instagram. And you just developed this relationship in your mind. Not really. There was never one in real life, basically. And you wanted to invite her to your birthday. But you never did, or you didn't?
When I was at the gym, they would it was my favorite street.
Okay, so you just she was being nice to you. She was a nice person. She was attractive, is what you're saying. You were attracted to her.
The man created a complex fantasy world and relationship between himself and the girl. This level of interstate stalking is with intent to force himself on her.
Had sent out a message saying I wanted to be by your side.
You message her or you send it out?
On Twitter.
Okay.
And because Twitter was the last location in Earth's.
Yeah, of course.
So
I got you.
Makes sense. That's what I'm thinking,
I got you.
If I'm gonna be playing with the meta, I would play with the meta. And so it felt to me like she was playing with the meta as well. And so I had took that picture of me and the sun, and moments after, she posted a picture of the sun, a sunrise, and saying good morning.
You can face me?
All right, put your anything up. See, I'm gonna drop this. Leave that right there, okay?
Am I under arrest?
Yes. Yeah, man, you can.
I'm taking off your watch and I'm gonna.
No, and we have this conversation about reasonable people and make people uncomfortable.
Right.
It's just.
Did you be honest with me? Do you think there was anything wrong with it?
I think that I'm harmless. I know I'm harmless.
Do you think that perception, people they perceive you as harmless?
That's unfortunate.
The man seems to be mentally disturbed and requires long-term confinement. What's particularly alarming is that he traveled more than 1,400 miles just to stalk this girl. Kudos to the cops for seeing how serious the situation was and treating the escalating situation as it was. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. These moments are not just about catching criminals. They're about ensuring that those who prey on the vulnerable face the consequences they deserve. If these moments had you on the edge of your seat, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing for more in-depth investigations on this critical issue. Also, if you found this video insightful, be sure to check out our next video here.